Check, check, check. Welcome back, welcome. Copy the last couple hours. Setting up for a sell today, though. Yesterday, perfect. Especially on NASDAQ. 3 perfect setups. It does market open, fills that gap yesterday. Fake out all the people trying to buy. I just have a continuation, yes. Early bearish flag. Moving average did cross. May. Best we might get up a little bit past the gap. Find our way down. If there's anybody just randomly selling right now, they be clinically insane. In a
Poverty. The Wall Street Journal's Jason Riley wrote that, and Jason joins me now. Okay, look at this headline. New York lawmakers must stop blaming rise in crime on poverty. The Wall Street Journal's Jason Riley wrote that, and Jason joins me now. Okay, Jason, welcome back. A long time since you've been on the show. You've been sorely missed. Okay, now you're back. But now you're back, so what's to blame for rising crime if it's not poverty?
Oh, I think we have a wholly manufactured crime crisis in this country, Stuart. We've passed these bail reform laws that make it more difficult to lock up repeat offenders. We're tying the hands of prosecutors who want to lock people up and judges who want to keep the public safe.
Good morning, Richard.
So how could we not be having a crime wave is the real question.
Is it just a question of policy that's creating this? It's another bold move, and I'm cheering it on. Florida's Governor DeSantis has launched the takeover, I'd call it a hostile takeover, of a college known for its ultra-progressive policies. He has appointed 6 new members. Look who's here now, Mike Taylor. He's joined us before. He's the owner of the Combined Energy Services Company. Mike, what do you think of Governor Hochul in New York wanting to ban nat gas in new homes by 2025?
Boy, Stuart, it's a big issue. And honestly, this is complete lunacy.
Yeah.
As you know, New York State, we've had 700,000 people move out of our state in the last 2 years alone. We've got a $220 billion budget. And now we're talking about $150 million deficit this year. They're saying by 2027, we could be
Let's
$6.2
get the
billion
fuck out of New York, guys.
deficit. So at this point, we're going to force electric everything on consumers. I think I told you last time we were on that new construction in New York State now can't have any new fossil fuels. That's let alone cooking stoves. It's your heating, whether it be heating oil or propane, natural gas, all illegal in 2 years from now. 2030, we're eliminating the choice for all consumers. When your heating system goes bad or any of your appliances in your home, they're forcing you to switch to electric. Stuart, estimates are saying that it's going to be $20,000 to $50,000 to put heat pumps in the average home if your electric service in your home can handle it. And I don't know if you know that this National Grid, I apologize,
Exactly.
but National Grid said the amount of electricity that we consume in the summertime, they use 4 to 5 times as much energy with natural gas in the winter. So, Stuart, how are we going to accomplish all this in New York State?
Yeah.
We don't have the electric to do it.
Where's the electricity going to come from? This really is all about climate change. The climate warriors
100%.
insist no fossil fuels, no nat gas, no matter what. And at some point, I hope, Mike, that we have a vote on this, because at the moment, our freedom has just been taken away from us. No vote. Last word to you, Mike.
Stuart, I don't think consumers in New York realize 2035, we're on the same trajectory as California. No more internal combustion engines. That's your cars, trucks, boats, snowmobiles, all gone.
All right, there's the gap, Phil.
Electrification in New York, we have to do something, Stuart. So I tell everybody, smarternyenergy.org, tell your elected officials and tell Governor Hochul, we have to stop the bleeding. People are leaving New York State. Unaffordable here, Stuart. It's only going to get worse.
It's going to get worse, I think. Yeah, Mike Taylor, good stuff.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Mike. Always appreciated.
Thanks for having me, Stuart.
You got it.
Well, welcome back. It is time for the Word on Wall Street. Top investors watching your money. Joining me right now is Laffer Tengler, Investments CEO and Chief Investor.
Go up a little bit higher. Third candle, so it just touches the gap barely, but doesn't clear it. That wouldn't have even been triggered yet. Now we got to play off this. Low. Still no definite trade. I think that would be a pretty shitty spot to try to sell. That probably is not the best. Probably not the best setup. Morning is going to take some patience.
This just moving in the last hour. LinkedIn co-founder and Greylock partner Reid Hoffman is stepping down from OpenAI's nonprofit board. OpenAI is, of course, the company that created the wildly popular AI chatbot, ChatGPT. Why is Hoffman stepping down? The PayPal mafia member and entrepreneur says in a LinkedIn post, quote, I believe that AI has a major role in benefiting humankind. As an investor, but also as a humanist, I want my participation in anything AI to support that goal of elevating humanity. As much as I can help, I want OpenAI, Inflection, and many more companies to have a clear path to build with each other if they so choose to benefit all of us. Reid says being on the board would cause conflict of interest for many future investments he may make in tech that use ChatGPT. OpenAI, by the way, just announced it will be offering an API so that the chatbot could be incorporated easily an app rather, in other technology. So here to react in a Fox Business exclusive, fellow PayPal Mafia member and now co-founder and partner at Kraft Ventures, David
OpenAI.
This is very interesting. And for people who think he's stepping down because he's somehow making some type of protest, that's not at all what this is. His venture capital group, Greylock, is clearly going whole hog into OpenAI, or at least AI chat, right?
That's right. I mean, I think the key announcement this past week was that OpenAI was releasing an API for developers to build applications on top of it and cutting the price of accessing that API by 90%. And that's really a game changer that I think is going to open the floodgates. And we're seeing application developers all over Silicon Valley already talking about all the things they could potentially do using the ChatGPT model. What the API does is allows developers to access the large language model, the true AI that's powering ChatGPT without going through the chat interface. So it's going to open up this power of AI to lots of application developers.
Okay, and you are very interested in all of this and investing in it as well. Let's talk about what you're doing in the artificial intelligence chatbot space.
Yeah, I mean, so this is going to be the next.
Y'all know about
Silicon
FX
Valley.
GPT,
Really
FOREX
clear. I think it's
GPT.
pretty obvious to everyone in
Wouldn't that
Silicon
be
Valley. This is a very powerful wave. I think it's going to be on the order of previous waves we've seen, like cloud, social, mobile. These were huge waves that not only disrupted companies that couldn't make the transition, but they also created the conditions for giant new companies to arise. And I think AI is going to be, of that kind. And it's really probably the biggest wave we've seen since mobile. We've had a couple of waves that didn't really quite pan out over the last several years. We had crypto, which turned out to be very speculative, and then we had Web3, which no one can really say what it is. But I think this AI wave is very real. And we're starting to see really exciting use cases for the AI, which is why I believe it's real, is that we're already seeing killer applications being developed. You're seeing applications that incorporate this co-pilot functionality, where it feels like when you're using the app, you've got essentially a power user sitting beside you, the AI who's helping you do things. You saw that applications like GitHub are incorporating co-pilot that helps developers code faster. We invested in a company called Copy AI that actually writes blog posts and copies for marketers. So it's a marketing co-pilot. You're seeing AIs develop that will help salespeople do their jobs, where it will actually monitor the sales call and make suggestions in real time on how to address objections. And then I think compile intelligence across all of the sales calls happening in the organization. One of the things that the AI is really good at is this conversational intelligence. It can actually understand what people are talking about.
Yeah. To that end, though, who should be most worried? As we said, is it truly disruptive? You got to see it displace or completely eviscerate some other technology. I mean,
About to replace all Indians, though.
Really
Most of them.
away the flip phones, etc. I know some people still are real devotees of the old flip phones, but where is BlackBerry? At one point, they had 70 million subscribers, and now, obviously, they don't have the BlackBerry phone anymore. So who is going to be displaced? We had Uri Levine, who was on recently. He, of course, is he's the co-founder of Waze, and he said people are using ChatGPT more than they're turning to Google now for search.
Right. Yeah, Google is the one.
Fuck Google.
That has to be most worried.
Google's going to be outdated soon.
It's inconceivable to me that we will look back and think that the right answer to search was to get a list of 20 links. That just doesn't seem like that's the future. I think the future is going to be you type in your search question and you just get one answer, and it's a great answer. That, I think, is the future of search. And the problem for Google is that even if they get good at AI, and I think they will, they've got tremendous capabilities with DeepMind, it's that where's the opportunity to monetize? With the list of links, you can put a few promoted links in that list and charge a lot of money for that. But when there's just a single answer that the AI provides to the search query, it's a lot less clear how they're going to monetize. So I think they've got to be quite concerned about the disruption.
Elon Musk is obviously one of the PayPal Mafia. He was one of the co-founders, and you are the co-founding CFO over at the payments giant. He's reportedly getting together a team of his own. He was on the board one of the founders of OpenAI, and now he's out of there. He is very interested, I believe, in using AI. He started using the term AI a lot just the other day during his investor conference. It's almost like this buzzword people feel they have to use, but he doesn't feel he has to do anything. He knows what he's doing. What do you think of where he might go in the space next?
Well, Elon's been really ahead of the curve on this. If you remember back in 2016, he was warning about the power of AI to, really take over the world. I mean, he was really sounding the alarm bells and thought there was a need to guide the development of AI in an ethical way. And he actually co-founded OpenAI. I think he contributed something like $100 million to it. Somewhere along the way, AI went from being a nonprofit to being basically a startup. And, Elon was focused on Tesla, where he was also doing AI. I mean, self-driving at Tesla is totally powered by computer vision and AI. So he's been a pioneer in this space in a number of ways. And I think the thing that OpenAI really did, the real breakthrough is not the large language models per se, because Elon was working on that, other people working on that. It was the fact that they added this chat interface to it. So all of a sudden, the average person, the common man, if you will, could interact with the large language model. And all of a sudden, the world saw the power of AI. It was like this iPhone moment where people had talked about mobile before the iPhone, but then when Steve Jobs launched this, perfect, screen of glass you could just touch, everyone instantly understood the power of mobile computing. I think that it was the chatbot interface on top of the large language model that's now, kind of woken people up to the power here. I think Elon's been ahead of the curve on this, and I think you're going to see him do a lot in the space.
David, we're going to watch you do a lot in the space. You already are. Please come back. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Anytime. David Sachs.
ChatGPT for the win.
This just moving in the
like cloudy that we will look back.
Closing bell, we've got about 3 minutes to go. Got a market sell-off. Thank you, Fed Chair Jay Powell today. His remarks during his testimony in Congress, sending the bulls into retreat, obviously talking about interest rates going higher, and that's the bet now. Dow down 570, S&P is down 62, NASDAQ is down 148. Now, with seemingly daily whiplash, our closer says this is an Alice in Wonderland market, where you don't know which pill the market's going to take each day. That sounds correct to me. Let's bring in Value Engine Capital Manager.
Do know which way it's going to go if we wait and be patient.
Explain what you mean by that.
Well, all you have to do is watch this market for a couple days at a time. And one day, everyone's on one side of the boat saying rates are going to go up, the Fed's going to break the economy, and we're going to new lows. And then the next day, it's all this is baked in. We know this has happened. Watch the technicals of the market. So it's this back and forth. And look, Cheryl, trading is difficult. Investing is hard, but trading is really difficult in this kind of a choppy market. So what I've talked about over and over is a need to have a real discipline. The markets go up most of the time, but when they are not going straight up, that's when you find out who's for real, who's got a process, and who really knows what they're doing.
Do you think,
these
Jordan,
are difficult times.
Do you think that the market's overreacting today to this?
Today, I do, because we knew what Powell's thinking. We know he's saying he's had more work to do. We could have put the words in his mouth yesterday. We should see this coming, but that doesn't mean that he's not for real. And the fact is, rates are going to go higher. This means you need to have a portfolio that fits this market. And, companies that have rock solid balance sheets, profits, profit margins. But the bear market will end eventually, but that still means you have to have discipline and quality all the time.
Well, look, one of the things that we saw today, which we haven't seen since 1981, the Treasury yield curve, it widened, the most inverted that we've seen since 1981. Signals recession. on a technical basis, this is the most debated telegraph recession I think we've ever had. What's your thought?
It shouldn't be debated. There will be a recession. That's obvious. The fact is, it's not. The question is going to be: is it an 08, 09 type of a recession? And the answer is most probably not. So recessions and expansions, bull markets, bear markets, they're part of the cycle. We will have a recession. You shouldn't deny it, and you should be cautious. You should be protecting yourself. It's risk first, but that doesn't mean you can't be invested either.
So definitely watch out for your risk. And you know, we also heard the phrase today, once again, cash is king. And a lot of people seem to be sitting in cash right now because of days like today when you see all this volatility, because tomorrow, to your point about a new pill, that could change the trajectory. And you know what could really change things? JOLTS report and the jobs report on Friday. These are going to be very interesting. Jordan Kimmel, thank you very much.
Jobs report on Friday, eh? Didn't know that. Want to see some more Chat GPT news. Regular YouTubers are going to be replaced by that shit.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Here's a look at where markets ended the week after we saw
on December.
Welcome back. Here's a look at where markets ended the week after we saw a better than expected November jobs report on Friday. The economy adding 263,000 jobs last month, much more than expected. The unemployment rate holding steady at 3.7%. Markets moving big on this news. Joining me right now is Bahnsen Group Managing Partner David Bahnsen. David, great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. We've been watching an economy slow down, but nobody told the jobs market that yet. How would you assess the November numbers?
Yeah, I think that's been the story all year of a conflicting economic message out of the jobs market and other elements of the economy. I just happen to totally disagree with all the commentary that jobs are bad for the economy. I happen to disagree with the commentary that wages are bad for the economy or that they are necessarily inflationary. I don't agree with the Phillips curve. And this trade-off between employment and inflation, I think, is ridiculous. And so to me, if the Fed really did believe that people having jobs causes inflation, then of course they're going to want to tighten much further. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think Powell
As this
said
video
on
is published today,
ready to slow
where are they
down
talking
a
about
bit.
November?
They, as much as they've talked a very tough talk all year and have tightened more than many people, including myself, thought they would, I don't believe they really want to break something, and they are on the verge of breaking something.
Fox Business posted that video, but that's a video from Man, today is untradeable. Today is definitely untradeable.
LinkedIn connection message. Those
Finally make a wick above here. I wonder what news just came out. Look at gold. Did gold bounce off that? Oh my god, it did. God damn. People were trading gold. I mean, you take that indicator single, boom. Especially that one down there. Sheesh. Wait for that next candle close. That's a good trade there. Right off that fucking 30, like last time. Y'all dropping on that daily. Oh, the daily EMA is about to cross. Last time it crossed was in November. Fuck. It's gonna happen in the next 6 months. Are we due? Are we due to head back down? The fuck? Major manipulation going on this morning. What the fuck? Seriously. What's up, Gum Clan? I don't really do today's just been choppy the last couple hours. Couple retests of some zones, that's about it. I don't jump on calls with people I just met on stream. That's what I mean. Really nothing to break down today. Chop, chop. Bro, get the fuck out of here, fucking faggot. Damn. Wanna be a dick? I'll be a dick too. Like, you really think I'm gonna fucking jump on a call with some random guy who comes in a fucking chat? No, get the fuck out of here, shit. You go fucking have fun. If you sold gold at 1850, then you're a millionaire. What's there to not believe? I mean, it's a good trade if he sold at 1850. What's there to not believe? If he sold 850, then you took the trade perfectly. I can probably see where you entered. I actually bought gold around there, so yeah. You did better than me on that trade. That I will admit. I was trying to buy that shit. Got wrecked. God damn. About to be a fucking free fall. This is about to be a free fall. Over the next few weeks. Fucking bearish flag breakout. I mean, there's still 39 minutes to this hourly close, so anything can happen. Two. Two-minute candle. That 2-minute candle would have actually had a pretty good entry. Got a wick above the moving averages. Already been down. Down, boom. Why are TikTok videos so fucking annoying? They make you watch them like these little fucking girls. 18-year-old college girls that just fucking keep doing videos. They're dumb as fuck though. Like they're literally fucking retarded. All of a sudden they're fucking chat GPT experts. Fuck out of there. I'm a fucking asshole. They always do this. They do this hand gesture like, You're like, look at how.
Stop using ChatGPT. Students like this are now getting caught for plagiarism by using their AI to generate entire essays just based off of a written command. Instead, try using Mindgrasp. You could upload any material.
Of course, you're promoting something. Thought it was going to be an actual ChatGPT info video. But no, she's selling a $50 subscription. There's really no clean moves today. It's just fucking sporadic. Attempts to make new lows. Shoots right back up. Ah, wait a minute. You got some wicks developing right here. If that candle closes at a pretty nice wick. See how gold is looking too. Did gold go back up? Yeah, it did. Huge engulfing candle. I don't know. Gold is scary to trade like that sometimes. But it does move fast. Well, that wick looks kind of strong. 5 minute, you got like a 5-minute doji, but there's still 3 minutes for that close. How's a 3-minute? Interesting. That candle like closes down here. That is my favorite candle too, if it closes like that. I would not feel comfortable taking a live trade on this spot right here. I would rather, you know, see wicks above the highs here. Right here, this looks like too fucking risky. I mean, where's your stop? Where is your stop? A stop like that, probably gonna get hit fairly quick though. And it's still down. EMA crossed. God damn, it's gonna rain for the next 10 days. Goddamn bullshit. Some fucking bullshit. I really hate fucking California. I really do. So tired of this weather. So tired. You look at Arizona and Texas, they're already hitting the 80s. They are already hitting the 80s this week. Hold on. If that drop hit. I got a doji candle. Good thing that wasn't a real fucking trade. Ah, shit. That shit is comical. That guy. Here, Tom.